Lieutenant Drake here, and you've seen Corporal Butter's equipment and uniform, and now I wanted to show you what a Texas cavalry officer would wear. And this is what I wear at the reenactments. Like Butter's, it is a medium gray wool with black collar and cuffs, black epaulets, and if you can get in close here and see, it has Texas buttons, typical to the period and region. And like Butter, I am not wearing wool pants. I'm wearing a brown cotton canvas pants that are cut to period specifications. These are just like the canvas pants they would have worn then. They're very comfortable to ride in, and they're more comfortable to run around the woods and fight in than typical wool pants. The boots I'm wearing are a cavalry boot from the period. If you join up, you can wear the taller cavalry or artillery boots. You can wear civilian tall boots. We prefer brogans, the shoe type footwear for enlisted men, as was typical among cavalry. To my equipment, oh, can't forget my hat. Like all Texans, I wear a wide-brimmed hat. Mine differs a little from my corporals. I don't have the Texas Star on mine. I am wearing the brass cavalry insignia and an officer's hat cord. This hat used to look a lot better, but this is what happens when
you sit on it and it gets rained on and laid on and farted on.
It's a typical hat from the period. It's been through a lot in the last 15 years. As to arms, I don't carry a long gun myself. I am looking at getting a double-barreled muzzle-loading shotgun of a smaller barrel length for my impression, but as of now, I only carry a Colt revolver.
Sometimes uses mine when he runs out.
Sometimes I like to liberate firearms from my compatriots who are dead on the field and have no more use for their weapons.
He did that to me once, because I was laying there dead and he stole my gun.
I have a cat pouch made of brown leather. And as you can see, I'm a cavalryman, but I am not carrying a saber. A lot of cavalry units, in fact, did not like the saber. By the time the Civil War rolled around, swords were becoming an obsolete item on the battlefield. This, instead, is my saber. A Bowie knife. They were very popular among cavalry units in the Western Theater.
What about the saber back there? The poor little saber. It's so sad.
This is my saber, which I wear on dress occasions. It's not a typical cavalry saber. This is the Ames 1840 light artillery saber, which was used for your artillery units that followed the cavalry. I like it because of the shape of its blade and the fact that it is a lighter weapon.
Modeled after the 1820 French Hussar?
You got it. Now it's modeled after the French Hussar saber. You see, I'm also carrying a canteen. We do insist that all of our troopers carry canteens. Even in the winter time, you run the risk of becoming dehydrated.
And whoever doesn't have a canteen, I usually hit over the head with my canteen, so yeah.
This is my haversack. Unlike the corporal's, mine is a tarred canvas. It's more waterproof, and it's a bit larger. And you've seen what the corporal keeps in her haversack.
That's not even mine.
I have the same gear, basically, with the exception of a tin for my tobacco and my pipe. Now, the corporal carries a certain kind of cup, as you've seen. This is my cup. It's a larger tin cup. I have one that is actually 3 times this size that I usually drink my coffee out of, much to the chagrin of anyone else who wants a cup.
You and your coffee.
Gallon a day. But this is a uniform typical of a Texas cavalry officer from the period. Albeit most did not have the fancy gold trim. I like it though. I'm not trying to be a peacock or anything.
Yeah, you are.
Sometimes. But and underneath I'm wearing a homespun flannel shirt with wood buttons. It's a plaid shirt in shades of green, which I feel is good for concealment in the woods.
Cover and concealment. Oh crap.
And this is pretty much my uniform and accoutrements for reenacting.